Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good. Let's get started. The Unseen Architecture of Desire, 7 psychological triggers that command her focus. Let's dispense with the myth right now. Women are not some unknowable enigma. Once you grasp the foundational psychology behind their emotional responses, desires, and engagement levels, you gain clarity. Attracting genuine, deep interest, the kind that moves past fleeting flattery and into genuine focus, isn't about superficial displays. It's about understanding the subconscious mechanics that govern attraction. Welcome. We are cutting through the noise of modern dating advice to focus on 7 precise behavioral shifts that tap directly into female emotional wiring. These aren't gimmicks. They are foundational truths about signaling high value and creating necessary emotional contrast. If you are tired of being overlooked or feeling like you're constantly guessing, this is your blueprint for becoming the man who dominates her thoughts. Buckle up, because mastering these 7 keys shifts you from a hopeful admirer to an unforgettable presence. 1. Validate depth, not decoration. Praise the mind first. The universal blunder: meeting an attractive woman and immediately complimenting her looks. You're gorgeous. While seemingly polite, this is instant noise to an attractive woman. She hears it constantly. You become just another echo in her confirmation bias, confirming what she already knows about her appearance. The power move: ignore her beauty initially. Praise her mind. Women are rarely truly seen for their insight. When she makes a sharp observation about business, life, or relationships, lock eyes and say, "That's a rare thought process." Most people simply don't see it that way. This compliment engages her identity, not her ego. It signals, "I see what the crowd misses." This immediately establishes a value reversal. You're not lucky to be there. She senses she has momentarily captured the attention of a man who values substance. This sparks curiosity, which is the precursor to obsession. Only once this deeper connection is established does a casual mention of her beauty land with genuine force, because it's now validation coming from a man whose opinion she respects, not just another admirer feeding her vanity. Feed the hidden part of her identity. The surface will follow. 2. Create space. When she leans in, the power of emotional tension. When a woman increases her interest, more texts, more calls, a slight clinginess, the average man instinctively matches that energy, flooding her with attention to secure the win. This is the precise moment you must subtly resist. Here's the core truth: women obsess over emotional tension, not constant availability. At the moment she pulls closer, you create slight, calibrated space. Not ghosting, but a brief delay in response, a slight hesitation in planning. That quiet space where she expected noise forces her mind into motion. Did I say something wrong? Is he losing interest? This slight withdrawal signals that you are grounded in your own energy and not emotionally needy. You have options. You enjoy her presence, but you do not require it. This distance makes your subsequent affection exponentially more powerful, as it registers as a gift, not a given. Maintaining control of the pace ensures that when you do connect, it feels earned and precious, keeping her emotionally invested in chasing your focus. 3. Subtle competitive reality. Let her sense your value. The fear of making a woman jealous keeps many men predictable and ultimately forgettable. If you drop every other social interaction the second she shows interest, you signal low market value. Jealousy, when deployed with calm confidence, is a potent activator. It's not about manipulation, it's about reinforcing reality. Women are wired to be emotionally engaged by men they perceive as socially desired. If she sees you are charismatic, enjoy conversation with other women, and maintain a vibrant social life, her internal value assessment immediately adjusts upward. The key is subtlety. No obvious flirting or bragging. It's the energy you carry, the awareness that other women naturally enjoy your company. When she feels that slight twinge that she has to secure your attention, that others are noticing the quality she is enjoying, she stops assuming she has you. She begins to invest to secure the prize because the primal competitive drive is engaged. You become the man worth fighting for, and that investment is the bedrock of obsession. 4. Frame the exit, the power of unconditional self worth. A man who operates from a place of emotional dependency is weak. A man who carries the quiet confidence that he could walk away at any moment, not out of threat but out of standard, is magnetic. When you act like the relationship is your lifeline, you surrender all power. Women become obsessed with men who are centered and unfazed by the fear of loss. This self possession signals that you are not reacting to her behavior. You are setting the standard for her presence in your life. This confidence forces her to step up. She invests more effort because she understands she must earn your continued attention. Your exit strategy isn't a threat, it's the unspoken contract. I want you, but I do not need you. This framework forces her to lean in emotionally because she senses you are the rare man who won't settle for less than your full worth. 5. Embrace controlled unpredictability. Never become routine. Consistency is a virtue, but predictability in interaction is the death of attraction. The moment a woman feels she has fully decoded you, your next move, your exact response, your predictable energy, the mystery dissolves and with it, the chase. You must be consistent in your confidence and values, but unpredictable in your energy and responses. If you always lead, switch it up by asking a deep, disarming question. If you're always serious, inject a moment of unexpected, playful teasing. This subtle friction breaks her pattern recognition. This isn't manipulation, it's keeping your essence dynamic. Emotional variety is what keeps her mind alight. When she can't categorize you easily, she invests mental energy trying to figure you out. And that emotional work is what fosters deep, obsessive thought. Make her feel like there is always a new layer to discover. 6. Let silence do the heavy lifting. In a world saturated with noise, silence is a scarce, powerful resource. Most men fear quiet moments, rushing to fill them with explanations or desperate validation. The man who is anchored doesn't flinch. Selective silence, deployed after a period of genuine, high quality connection, is a powerful signal. It says, my presence is valuable and my attention must be earned. If you've shown warmth and insight and then pull back that absence echoes, she begins to associate your attention with high value because it is neither constant nor automatic. Do not mistake this for the silent treatment. This is emotional self mastery. You are choosing stillness over impulse. When you stop rushing to fill conversational gaps or justify your actions, your quiet presence forces her to look inward, to assess her own investment, and ultimately to reach out to restore the connection. Her reaching for your silence is far more telling than her responding to your noise. 7. Reward presence. With emotional distance. The highest form of attraction is not constant availability. It is the contrast between high value presence and intentional withdrawal. Many men overgive attention early on, flooding the interaction until their energy becomes background noise, unnoticed, unappreciated. What keeps a woman invested is not how much you give, but how much she has to earn it. Give her genuine, insightful connection, and then, without apology or drama, pull back. Step away from the phone. Engage in your mission. Let the space exist. This contrast between your focused attention and your calibrated absence creates the emotional tension that sparks obsession. She begins to miss the feeling you create. She chases that reward. Your attention becomes a conscious choice, not an automatic reflex. When you stop overgiving and start living a life so rich that her presence is a welcome addition rather than a necessary anchor, you compel her to step up and secure your focus. These seven principles are not about trickery. They are about understanding the dynamics of emotional value. They compel you to become the man who is unshakable, interesting, and slightly out of reach. That is the recipe for command,